Okay, the weather's passed. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I thought I'd come out and say good morning to you. Thank everybody for prayers again. We seem to hear the words tornadoes, hurricanes, thunderstorms now with a different meaning to it. Before you didn't care. You just went in the house and closed your windows and sat down and enjoy your evening. Now, you're always watching to see what's happening and hope for the best that you're not in the direction of whatever the storm may bring your way. It's really not dark out. It's pretty light out, but I guess there's not an internal light within the cell phone. And somehow or another, the back porch light just got turned off. So nobody knows I'm outside. It's funny, but it's not funny. And what I thought was a cat in the front yard when I walked around was a possum. So thankfully I didn't know the difference and I told the cat to move along, but it was a possum and he moved along. Thankfully it moved and didn't jump on me. Got tree leaves up here on the top. Henry was hanging out the window the first time I did a second, and then I lost connection of the internet. So I don't know if you can see. I don't see Henry right now. I think he's inside the window, but the first 2 minutes, he was hanging out the window. That might be why. The possum was out here. There's a family of them, and then there's a family of raccoons. They live across the street over there in the wooded area, and I've seen them over here because I end up tossing out the cat food. Oh, back light's on. I end up tossing the cat food out here sometimes because the ants get to it, and I don't know what to do with it, so I throw it out here in the front yard, and I guess the wild animals come to eat it. Okay, let me walk around to the back. You guys walk with me? I don't want to run into a possum or a raccoon. I don't want to run into anything, really. We haven't been able to weed eat up here at the front lately. Every time we do, the string runs out. Then we remember to go to the store to get some new. And of course, they don't have the color that you want. I think it has to do with the strength of the wire that goes on the weed eater. And I won't weed eat anymore. I did both of my legs in one time. And the doctors told me I almost lost both my legs. I weed eated from my ankles up to my knees. And did a... There's something out here besides me. And cautiously, I don't care to run into anything. There's Miss B. That's what I thought was in the yard, and it was a possum instead. Oh yeah, that's my little table, and these are my chairs that are left over from a tree falling. It broke my table, my original table that goes with this chair. This table, it folds up. You know, we got a lot of trees and stuff it down all over again. Reminds me when the tornado came through on April the 24th. And caused all the damage to our homes and our vehicles. A lot of trees Don't mind the mess. It's called a work in progress, right? There's Miss B. I thought she was in the yard, and it wasn't her. That was the possum. She looks like the possum. Possum was black and white. The other night I watched one run up these trees up here. He went higher than what I've seen a squirrel running. And they're heavy. I don't see any food outside, so I got to feed Miss B again. And then the possums will be back, I'm sure, and they'll finish off her dinner plate. Oh well, what a vicious cycle we live, right? Well, it is dark out here, I'm sorry. There's some light up that way. And on my rooftop, I thought it was a possum looking down or an owl looking down at the cat in the window. I was like, oh my gosh, but I think it was these leaves, a batch of them. And I see that, I know that there's a limb that's broke off. Yep, there it is. It's right up that way. There's a limb up there, sort of going north to south, not east to west. That's broken, and it's just laying up there between the leaves, the limbs of the other parts of the tree. You can hear the raindrops on the leaves. You know, and after knowing that the possums can climb a tree, I don't really want to stand in the tree areas or under them anymore. And when I look down, I'm thinking, what's around me? And what could be around me? Try to be cautious. Always be cautious in what you're doing. Doesn't matter where you go, what you do, or how secure you feel being in a place. Sometimes check your surrounding areas, you never know. You don't want to walk in fear, though. Fear isn't what you're looking to be walking in. You're supposed to be walking in the power of God. Sort of admiring what's around me, and as I'm still standing under the tree. See the tree? I'm under it. Got a little bit of light. It's about as far as it will shine. You can't see out to the street because it's sort of dark, but there's enough light out there to give you an image. Whatever the storm was that was here, it's passed by, passed over us. Power went out for a few minutes, about 3 or 4 times, and then it came back on, stayed on. That power pole we were watching, I was showing it earlier, and it was flickering little flames out of it as the lightning was striking around this area. I don't know what causes that to do it. I just know that I guess the voltage is taking on too much surcharge to it maybe and causing it to be like an explosion. So I was waiting for it to go out, and I knew we'd be down. But I know that the power company has plenty of these things on hand because we've seen them coming in all through the summer on the back of these big 18-wheeler trucks, hauling them all around. But, yeah, they'll tell you they don't have enough or they're out. So I hope you have power wherever you are. I know that the map was showing the storm was coming in from Texas area, and actually came in from the California area across from the whole west to the east coast, and then the storm that hit us just tonight, it was in this area. There was more to come. It was an hour south of us, which is Columbia, South Carolina area. and it's pretty heavy. It's full of multiple storms behind over top of each other. So I used to not be too concerned as long as my power stayed on, I'm okay. But sometimes since this last storm in April, the one that everybody else got west of us, and they're tunneled out with hailstorms and stuff, and now I'm just cautious. And even tonight, if there was a real issue, we'd already discussed getting in the vehicles and leaving the area. So that was the first of concern. Anytime you think you got to leave where you're at to be safe, and that's a concern. So I just wanted to come on and tell everybody thank you for your thoughts and prayers. And I pray that you're safe wherever you are and all that you're going through. Everybody's going through something of some sort, of some kind of good, bad, or in between of living life. Remember the 4 stages of the tree? What stage are you in life? The beginning? Or the 20-year-old? We wiped out the 30 and 40-year-old. We've hit the 70 to 100-year-old over there in the full-size tree. So it's like, where are you in the stage of life? I remember my grandfather talking to me, and oh Lord, I might have been in 9th grade, and he was telling me that, and I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not sure if I still do today, but I think I understand something of it a little bit better. But life is fun. It's what you make of it every day. And every day, you focus on one thing mainly, and you work the rest of it out. So I guess I'll leave on a... And you know, the weather is not cold, it's not hot. But I'm chilled standing out here, feeling the water drip on my back from the tree above me. Right now it's peaceful out here. That's the cat, if you hear her on the bottom, the background here, sharpening her claws. She needs to sharpen those claws. She needs to start chasing off these possums. It was dark out there. I couldn't see. I thought the possum was a cat, so I told the cat to shush. I thought it was a stray in here or something. You never know what's coming through here. Could be a bear. We've had black bears come through here. Coyotes come through here. And then deer come through here. And red-tailed fox and silver-tailed fox comes through here occasionally. Used to see them more frequently than we do now. Oh, don't forget the little... Still get the bugs and the flies and the little flying pests or whatever they are. The no-see-me ones. think I'll go back in the house. Well, this storm has passed by. I hope the next ones that are coming up. Oh, there's Max. You finally showed up, Max. You okay? Are you okay? Yeah, you hungry? I guess I gotta go and get you some food. Yeah, say hey. What does the light have to do with darkness? You can't see in the dark. You can trip and fall, or you can see something that you think's a cat and it's actually a possum. That's the difference in having the light on. Anyways, I'm gonna go now. I gotta feed the cats outside. I got Max here. There's Max. There's Miss B. I'll get them fed up, and the other one's in the window in the kitchen as far as I know. Max, I'm going to take care of you right now, baby. Just hold on a second. And what I thought was like a hoot owl on the top of my roof, I think it's leaves. But in the dark, you can't tell what it is. And the cat was hanging out the window. That's what concerned me too. But I just want to come out and tell everybody thank you. And oh, and my phone it's doing something now, so I can't put up any shorts right now. But I can do lives. But until then, I gotta get something done on my phone, and then I'll be back with my little shorts in 15 seconds or 1 minute. I'll get that fixed here in a day or so, and then I'll be back. Meanwhile, I'm standing under the leaves and the tree limbs, and it's still dripping rain. And it's falling on my hair. Okay. It's right around 1 o'clock. 1:22 is what this says now. So I'll be back tomorrow morning. Y'all have a blessed evening. I'll talk to you later. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for visiting. Thank you for sharing with me. And we'll do this again. All right. Good night. Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe and to share and leave a comment. I always answer. Have a good evening. I'll talk to you tomorrow morning. Love y'all. Bye.